So with the NHL hitting pause for the Olympics, it's got to be nice to get some reinforcements down here.
Yeah, no, it's good to get those guys back. They're obviously really happy for the two guys that went up there and played. Helly scored his first NHL goal. Good to get them back. We're having trouble putting the puck in the net right now, and then on the power play, it adds another dimension. It's always, when those guys come back, there's a difference in the league. So, we just expect them to continue to play the right way and hopefully, provide, drive a line to provide offense for us.
Would you describe them as game changers to the power play?
Yeah, they are. If you look at, both guys and what they could do, different elements, they've been really good on the power play for us. They're both power play guys, and, they play on the power play up there. So those guys are difference makers when it comes to, executing. So it's good to have those guys back.
How big of a weekend is this for your team?
You got to be careful with every game's important. It's easy to get caught up in where we're at or how many points this team has. You got to focus on your next game and play. Every game is important for every team the rest of the season. You can get lost in you focusing on what everybody else is doing. Did that team win, or you scoreboard watching? There's a lot of hockey to be played. We have over 25 games left. Every game is important to our group. You can't look at the weekend and build it up to the guys. We have to win, and we just have to play a good team game. That's what I'm most concerned about. We have to keep building our game. There's certain areas of our game. Last game, we gave up too much easy offense, odd man rushes, deep pitching at the wrong times. We're defending really well. That's most important. But there's still some areas where we need to be better at.
You said earlier this week that you plan on giving Scott Ratzlaff the start tonight.
Yep.
Is it important to get him back in there with just how much depth at the start?
Yeah, it's important for him to play. He's a young goalie. We just looked at the schedule. We didn't have a lot of back-to-backs, so we gave Dev, I think it was his first back-to-back the weekend before, and good opportunity for him to play a game before break.
Don, do you have anything?
I'm not sure what you already talked about, but you got your power play back, kind of.
Yeah, no, it is. It's good to get those guys back. Like I said, we've given up, I think, in the last 8 games, 17 goals. If you give up 17, you probably should be winning a lot more games. We're struggling scoring right now, so it's good to have those guys back. They're both, you look at what they've done this year, providing offense for the team power play. So it adds a different element, and then it slots guys in the lineup where they should be slotted.
Is it good for those guys just to obviously get more offense again?
Yeah, it is. I think with, I think with, those players, I think Rosie was on the power play last night, but it's, with a player like Helly, he just playing, it's hard to get him in the rhythm in the game, especially last night. There was a lot of penalty kill situations for the Sabres, so, and then he's playing on a line with, Donor, so Donor, or even if it's a power play, Donor's not coming up after the power play to probably 2-3 shifts, so player that's just playing 5-on-5, you're getting out there every one, and that's the reality of just playing 5-on-5 hockey, and I think it's good for him. I was really proud of him. I thought, he played good hockey, showed he's going to be a really good NHL player. So it's good to have him back.
I assume you saw most of the games he played, and just what stood out about him? He stood out early, obviously.
I think he was really assertive when he's assertive and he's skating, and I think Helly's greatest gift that he has is he can go into any arena, Carolina, the really tough places to play, really good teams, and he doesn't, there's no moment that's too big for him. He has a quiet swagger and confidence in himself, and it's a unique trait. Many people don't have that. It's hard to explain unless you're around him all the time. You look at the series last year in Laval, you go into the rink 10,000. It's basically an NHL arena, and he just has no fear when it comes to making mistakes, or he just goes out there and plays. And I thought I wouldn't say the last 3 to 4 games, have been the first 4, but I also look at when you're playing on the power play and you're playing well and you're getting out there on the ice, you have confidence. When they have a lot of really talented players, so when he was off the power play, it's hard to get in rhythm in the game. Not that he wasn't bad, but it takes a lot of maturity and I think growing experience for him when, okay, maybe I'm only playing 8 to 10 minutes because special teams, how do I still impact the game when I do go on the ice? And I don't think it was all bad his last couple of games, but the first, I think 4 or 5 games he played, he was really assertive. He was attacking the game. He was physical. I thought his habits were really good. I'll probably get on him. I still think he extends his shifts too long. But that's, that no one's perfect. And I thought he did a lot of really good things, and I was really happy for him.
So Tobias went down the other day.
Yeah.
Is that does he need to just play games after missing so much time?
Yeah, I mean, he's only played 6 starts this season, so when you look at we need to get him in the net. And we thought as an organization, we had a plan for him. And he has to play. I think it's really important. He hasn't played in almost 2 months, so as a young goalie, you have to play.
What stood out about Scott in his starts here?
He has the ability. He's a gamer, and he's got to work on his practice habits and every day, or of how hard it is to be consistent. And he's 20 years old. He's really young. I think it was a growing experience for the games he played. Like the Belleville game, it was 50 minutes of we were probably going to start him again, and then he had 1 goal, 1 and 2 goal. His response from that was not great, and it's handling situations like that. I thought he played a good game in Utica. We believe in him. I think he's a really good goalie, but he's really early in he's 20 years old. You look at a goalie like that, usually guys are in college for 2 to 3 years. So, but he works. He has the ability to make big saves. He's going to be really good. It's just going to take time.